Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Fallout 4. So, a terrible thing happened. I was about 20 minutes into this episode when, I don't call it episode, I should say this video, when my computer crashed, and it was terrible. I lost the recording. I tried, whoa. So, I do keep a save for when I could come back to when the episode began, so that's what I had to do. But I don't have the patience to do the exact same thing over again. Instead, I'm going to go somewhere new. But yeah, the stuff you missed, it was awesome. There was all those awesome things happening. It's not there anymore. 3.8 damage. That's curious. Is that my normal ratio? I thought I was getting a 4 times damage. Anyway, let's keep heading around. I think I will this time, instead of getting something I'll have to come back and do later, I'm going to keep heading south along the river. Or along the banks of whatever this body of water is. So, we cleared Fraternal Post 115. We found a lovely little diner over there, which didn't have anything in it, but was, you know, special nonetheless. Let's see. There's a little food court here with some useful things, like plates and TV dinner trays. And a clipboard. A battered clipboard. I have to remember to use the proper term. You'd think that cash registers is right out in the open, viewable from the road, would be like looted first things first. Cutting board? There's not many cutting boards in the game. I'm happy to find more. TV dinner trays, and there's a scad of coffee cups. Scads means lots, right? I don't really know where that term comes from, but I know how to use it. What on earth could scads mean? Anyway. Bottle cap. Fusion core. Sure. And what is this? Is this Cambridge Polymer Labs? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. If I can. I might not have everything I need. And there have been a time or two where I've progressed on a quest, only to have it send me far away. Like way out to somewhere in the Fort Hagen area, or when I haven't been anywhere near there. Anyway. Hello.
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs.
Thank you.
Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
What?
Employment benefits include competitive salary, health coverage, accidental death coverage, and 2 weeks paid vacation. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
When you say 2 weeks, do you mean 2 work weeks? Like, does this mean 10 days? Or do you mean 14 days? Because, well, that's quite a difference.
Sure. I'm game.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
You need... Oh, okay. Let's see if I can... Let's put on my nifty dress. We're gonna look pretty for this robot. There. You need me.
Sounds like you need me regardless, so let's get down to brass tacks.
Calculating test results. I am pleased to offer you the position of sales coordinator.
Well, I want to be one of the
Expect a
research team.
loquacious future in haggling for military funding. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Sure.
Orientation?
The orientation is intended to provide the new employee with a history of the company to enrich their working experience. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Yeah, I guess.
Please note that employee enthusiasm is factored into your yearly reviews.
There's lots of stuff. I don't know if we can loot it yet. We'll loot it some other time. Let's clear and then complete. Then we'll loot.
Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation. The genesis of Cambridge Polymer Labs lies in the research of a group of brilliant graduate students. John Elwood, Erica Woolham, and Wilfred Bergman met during their time together at CIT. This slide shows them at their graduation. Their research into nucleostrictive and piezoelectric polymers caught the attention of Colonel George Kemp in the fall of 2073. In the spring of 2074, the company was founded, with a generous grant provided by the Defense Experimental Research Project Initiative. The research produced here has resulted in several of the components used in the Liberty Prime project that led to the successful defense of Anchorage. The company enjoys a strong relationship with the military and welcomes your addition to the research team that helps build a better America. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room.
Maybe we better put back on our armor. Okay. So, was that supposed to be like the equivalent of DARPA? And the new initials is Derpy? Derpy does not sound... Ooh, a quantum. Derpy doesn't sound as dignified as DARPA. And that's saying a lot. Because DARPA is not... Well, I think I'll just stop there.
Sales staff are provided with a business suit, the cost of which will be deducted from your first commission.
Oh, great.
Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room.
They gave me a
research
pen.
Staff will
Dirty tan suit.
greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the team.
I think I shouldn't have tried to persuade. I think I should have just gone with whatever I earned with my inquisitive nature.
Please enter the clean room.
Just a moment, I want to take a shower first. Postman hat. Clipboard.
Please enter the clean room.
Okay, I'm going.
Please enter the clean room.
I hear something.
Please enter the clean
Something
room.
hears me.
I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Consequently, staff will not be allowed to leave the labs until the piezonucleic mining project has been completed. Please report to the project lead, Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignment. Starting decontamination sequence.
Contamination detected. Initiating decontamination sequence.
It just irradiates you?
Contamination complete.
Let me back in, please.
For contamination.
Okay, I better get out of here. Okay, I can't open it. Okay. Can't get it.
I have been
Hello?
instructed to inform you that
Mandatory
Director
overtime.
Elwood
Okay.
has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones.
Okay. Now this place is full of ghouls, I think. So, let's be careful. Erica's terminal. Can they get in? I hear noises. I think we're okay. Yeah, there's someone right above me. Okay, Erica's terminal. Nucleorestrictive lining project. Project thesis. Initial studies have led us to hypothesize that by taking a known piezoelectric material, lead zirconium titanate, PZT, and properly applying a polymer of gold and lithium hydride, that a localized conversion of ionizing radiation to electrical energy might be achieved. This method of compact energy harvest may prove suitable for application to pre-existing power armor currently in use by U.S. armed forces. Thermal dissipation. Initial tests have proved that the methodology is sound. Radioactive energy harvest is 15 times higher than the current automotive fusion engines. Unfortunately, there are still problems that we need to overcome. The ionic excitation in the gold that produces the harvestable electrons also creates a buildup of thermal waste. The heat is not substantial from a macro perspective, but due to the low shear modulus, the gold suspension in the nanoweave starts to break down quickly under extended use. We are going to attempt to change the dosing pattern on the gold to produce thinner strands through the material. The increased surface area should help dissipate the thermal energy, much like a heatsink. Seems sound. Tensile strain. The newer dosing patterns have been successful at dissipating the heat generated by the reaction. We've taken a slight hit to the harvest efficiency, but extended the static material lifetime from a matter of days to several years, with a typo. While this is, from our perspective, already a successful experiment, the project parameters require a flexible lining that can be applied to power armor. It seems we underestimated the tensile strain the armor produces, and the thinner gold weave in the material ends up shredding, so to speak, under the heavy use. Colonel Kemp was less than pleased and threatened to pull the funding if we can't produce the promised result. So we need to go back to the thicker weave and find a different way to solve the thermal dissipation issue. Trapped. We've been trapped in the lab for days now, and tensions are running high. The team is fractured and falling apart. They don't know what is going on outside and have started making attempts to escape the lab. While I was sleeping, they managed to cut a hole through the thinner interior wall of the clean room, but have been unable to break through the hardened outer wall. Will started talking with some of the others about going at the problem from a more oblique angle, which got me to thinking about the thermal dissipation problem when it dawned on me. If we change dosing pattern so it isn't producing nanoholes perpendicular to the surface, but instead at an angle, we might be able to reflect the most direct radioactive particles and trapping only those coming in at an oblique angle to the material. We would achieve a lower energy harvest, but the heat dissipation issues might be solved. Tom, Mary, and I are going to gather the samples needed to try it. We're so close! We have been unable to gather the samples needed to try the new dosing patterns. Will has locked himself in one of the labs and has been attempting to hack into the administrative systems. When we tried to get the U-238 we need from the isotope containment, he locked it down, leaving Mary stranded inside. He said he is going to set the facility defense system so that it looks like the lab has been breached. This will unlock the clean room, but will also activate the automated defenses, which will see us as attackers. He means to fight his way out, but that's suicide. He's the only one in the lab with military training, and we don't even have real weapons. I've tried to tell him that we can complete the project, that we have the answer now, but he refuses to see reason and doesn't believe John will actually let us out. We've managed to pull down part of the ceiling in C1, which will get us into the utility crawl space. It can't get us out, but it should be able to get us above the lab Will has barricaded himself in. I don't like it, but we have to get the drop on him. Okay. Someone. These ghouls, they open doors. Okay, so here's the lab experiment. Unidentified sample 11317. Polymer coating applicator, use. System error. Isotope reservoir below minimum levels. Device unusable at this time. Left reagent input. None. Check current fabrication parameters. So I need lithium hydride and gold. Okay. What did I get? I got a thing. Unidentified sample 1137. Scan loaded reagents. It is hydrochloric acid. That's neither of the things I need. So let's go fight these ghouls. Oh wait, no, there's stuff on the table. A skull. That's kind of macabre. How big was this science team? Right leg bones. Where's the rest of her? Okay. So there's a ghoul right there. Is there one? There's machine gun turrets right there. 2. I know there's something right above me. Oh dear. There's someone. Ah! Now he's on fire. One more. We good? We good? Something right there? Good for now. Okay. Okay. So, lower level first, I suppose. We can't get in there. Can we go through the window? No, this game isn't very kind about going through windows. That was a Reaver. I didn't kill it, did I? I think it must have already been dead. Something detected me. Where? Oh, it's just the turrets. Yeah, another Reaver. Ooh, a can. No. Can't break windows. Any food left? No. Okay, just a little storage area with a straw pillow. I don't like it when it says they're detecting me. That worries me. Makes me wonder if there's like a ghoul lying. More clipboards. A sample. Good. A hazmat suit. First one I've seen. I'm keeping that. That's going to be part of my permanent equipment. Equip load right now. Because there are so many times when I just want to run into a very highly irradiated area. Okay. Did we get everything here? I think so. How much space do I have left? Okay, we're fine for now. Didn't even see that one. Where did... I'm not doing very good at looting. No? Feels like there's something really close. There is. Just a roamer. Okay. I'm not going to question that. Oh, there's another one. We good? We good? I think we're good. Okay. Another sample. Pen, microscope, another microscope. Microscopes are heavy. I don't know. Something is seeing me. There's some radiation. Another clipboard. Good. Coffee cup. These look like I should be able to interact with them, but they don't work. Isotope containment terminal. Let's see if we can get in this. Does it end in ing? It does not. Does it end in es? It might. So it's very much like Wakes. Games is like Wakes.
Got it.
There we go. Emergency lockdown in effect. Leak detected in radioactive isotope containment. Personnel were advised to evacuate the facility until proper maintenance can be performed in the event of... Open the door. I guess. Oh, now it's noisy. Oh, it's just a glowing one. Well, it's a glowing one. Have I fought a glowing one this run so far? How do I get to that? I hope that's not gonna be that noisy this entire time. Where is the glowing one? There it is, right there. Let's lay on some mines. There. And then we'll throw a grenade around the corner. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. I think I just blew up my own mines. That was, best laid plans. There. Come on. Can he not come through here? Dude, I'm right here. So yeah, this is working, but there were, some problems. Come on, dude. I laid a trap. Don't, you gotta validate my laying that trap. I don't think you can come in here. Let's lay it further inside. Can you come over there, dude? Come on, dude, you can see me. I'm right here. There we go. Come on, dude. I don't think he can get to me. Nope, not anymore. He doesn't have any legs. Okay. I better put on the hazmat suit. No arms anymore either. You still got one leg. I'm less than impressed. This glowing one, it seemed to have a lot of problems. There's the uranium. Anything? I need to get that noise stopping. This is driving me nuts. But I need to check anything more I can grab around here. They locked the scientists in here. That seems kind of mean. Okay. Come on, let's get that shut. Stop, please. Will that stop it? Good. Okay. Are we still in the hazmat suit? Yeah, okay. I should rename the gear I'm using so that it's easy to pick it out. Because right now, if I had a bunch of stuff, like if we've been fighting raiders, not something sees me. If we've been fighting raiders, not ghouls, we would have a lot of different types of armor. Okay, we never finished looting this room. We need to find more clipboards, maybe? Oops. Just some beakers. And here's another thing, unidentified sample. Just more beakers. A lot of beakers. Of several different sizes and types. Okay. Oh, even more. Is there one in there? What about in there? Is it? No. Okay. Up here. Just some junk. Microscope and a battered clipboard. I always get excited about the... Oh, there's an R pen too. But no clipboard. Anyway. Moving on. Oh, I missed this can before. How did that slip by me? Are there more cans that I missed? Maybe. Okay, well, we've gotten a lot of stuff downstairs. Let's go check these things. It's upstairs. I remember that one was giving me trouble before. I just want to see what they are. Well, we're just gonna run the scan. Lithium hydride and gallium. So I need lithium hydride and gold, was it? Do nothing. One of them is lithium hydride. Well, let's see what the R sample is first. Tungsten. Not what I need. I need the gold. Right? Okay, let's look at the second floor now. Back into the dark because there could be scary things. Being irradiated over there. Yeah, there's reavers on the ground, but not things to fight. Some mentats. Colander, which is itself somewhat rare. Beakers, more than we'll ever need. Can? Anything over here? No. I guess that's the power source. Oh! Hello, dude. Nope. Who's just hiding behind these? Rawr! Don't be so dramatic, music. He keeps trying to act like I got through a big fight. I just, I hit him while he was climbing over a thing. I'm in danger. Who sees me? Someone came out. Where were you from? Maybe you saw me from way across or something? I don't know. Maybe that was the one that was trying to scare me that whole time. I need these cans. There we go. Anything up there? No. There's a lot of ghoul blood in this sword. How does that work? Is there like, because usually I pull it out and it's clean. I wonder if maybe it's like a time-based thing? I don't know. Anyway. Gold watch. Bit of, ooh, a can. There was a rib cage in there that I also got. They didn't even drink the Nuka-Cola, or were they saving it for something special? I thought they were like starving in here or something. Picture of a cat. Somebody clearing their desk. Pencils and pens. A safe
Locked
I can't
tight.
unlock, sadly. Ooh, a hand. No, that was that a left foot or a left hand? I don't remember. I didn't see. Are there left feet? Can you like find bones of left feet? I don't think you can. Anyway, let's see what this is. Okay, so does it end in ES? No. Does it end in ED? No. Well, that doesn't help. So kinds. It could be kinds, because that's well, it's like gates because it has an S at the end. It is not at all like based. Daisy is like gates and like based.
That's it.
There we go. Internal mail relay. Lockdown status. Everybody needs to just calm down. Yes, as you've heard by now, I have locked you out of the clean room. As my previous email stated, this push to finish the project is mandatory. As soon as I have the data for a successful prototype, I will unlock the doors and everyone will be free to go home. To address concerns about the noise outside, those are the military exercises I mentioned. I'm aware they're very loud and that some of you have been disturbed by it. I assure you, everything is fine. Though we are not openly at war with China, things are still tense, and the military feels that ground defense exercises are necessary to our safety. Finishing our project here isn't just vital to the company, but also to helping protect our country. Director Elwood. Mandatory overtime. Good morning, everyone. I know you've all been here overnight, and everyone is tired, but I need everyone to push through just a little longer. Dr. Elwood Woolham has said that you are very close to cracking the problem with the nucleo-restrictive lining project, and I have a good feeling that today will be the day. Along with our normal snacks, I've sent a runner to Slockham's Joe for coffee and donuts. We'll be ordering Spuckies later this afternoon. I also just got off the phone with Colonel Kemp, and he said there may be some training exercises happening around town today. So if you hear what sounds like tanks or gunfire, don't panic. It's just a drill. He is a liar. The world has gone to hell and these people don't know about it. Okay, there was a way to open the safe. Safe control. Disengage lock. 10mm rounds. Yeah, just some junk I don't really need. There's never anything good in safes. I want to get in there. Wait, jump across? Yeah. Oh, but it's locked. And it's expert
Can't
locked.
break the code.
Okay. Go around to this side. I'm being irradiated. Can I get in there? No, it's not usable. What did I just kick? Was that something I could pick up? No, it was just a bin. Anything in here? Another Reaver. I'm glad I didn't have to fight. A way up to the 3rd floor there. Some more cans. Wonder glue. Useful. Feather duster. Something's seeing me. Keeping on being on the verge of finding me. Makes me very nervous. Anyway, let's get all this stuff. Mentats. Bottle caps. You find a ton of telephones. and not a single length of wire for a telephone. How did these all... Were they wireless phones with rotary dials? That would be interesting. Mop. Oh, there's someone's rib cage. And what's that? Is that just... That's just part of the desk. I was thinking maybe it was a bottle. It looked a little reflective. Okay. Hey, here's a dude. He's got some sunglasses. I'm sorry. Oh, now he's oh. Okay. Teapot, rat poison, and teacups. Suicide note. Everyone else left, tried to get into Bergman's lab to get the password for the isotope containment, but he rigged up some kind of gun. Erica was killed. Most of my hair is gone from the radiation and I can barely see. There's no way I can finish the research on my own now, so I've chosen to make it a quicker end. John Elwood, I'll see you in hell. There was a next there and I clicked the wrong thing, so suicide note. I clicked grab. Oh, Tom Franklin. Unidentified sample 49. Tablespoon. Some caps and coffee cups. Or bottle caps. A random skull. So why were they dying of radiation when there was a hazmat suit right down there in that office? What am I clicking? Bones. Okay. Dinner fork. Pack of cigarettes. That's why they were dying. The hazmat suits were useless. It was the smoking that killed them. Okay. I think we have to just go up now. Enemies? What's over there? Nothing. Have I been in there? Yeah, this is the outside area. Okay. And over here? This is again the lobby. A bone. Lucky. He said he rigged up some sort of gun. That's Erica, I assume. Cryomine. There's a roamer. Maybe he's the one that's been detecting me all this time? Okay. So there's a mine there. No gun. Just a mine. And somebody left their parts around. That was lazy of them. There's something. Laser tripwire. So what would that do? What would that what would that trigger? Tesla arc. Usually there are Tesla arcs. I just couldn't, for some reason I wasn't seeing that one. Stim packs. Microscope. There. Radioactive containment password. We already got in there. I guess it was only like normal locked, because I only can do normal normal hacking. I guess, I don't know, maybe it was supposed to be harder? And here's another unidentified sample. Let's read this. Bergman's terminal. Isotope containment. Breach detected in containment. Please use extreme caution. Okay. Facility defense systems. I don't want to do that. That's going to make all the robots turn on me. Oops. Clean room. Access locked by J. Elwood. Internal mail relay. Okay. Well, this is insane. Even if you manage to hack into the administrative controls, do you know what will happen if you trigger a security breach? Yes, the doors to the clean room will open, but the first thing through them will be a wave of robots to kill every living intruder in the lab. Even if we manage to get past them, there are also the turrets. There's one right here in the lab, remember? If you do this, you are more likely to get us all killed than set us free. Wilfred, do you think I wouldn't catch on to what you're doing? I got a network alert the moment you took control of the isotope containment. You may have been the best hacker on campus back at CIT, but that was years ago. And while you were busy up in Alaska pretending to be a soldier, we had the best programmers working on our security system. I told you weeks ago that I'll let you all out of the lab once the research is completed. Locking Erica and the rest of the team out of the isotope containment just to spite me doesn't accomplish anything. Mandatory overtime that we've already read. Deleted mail. So deleted mail. I guess these are the titles. Yeah, backups cannot be restored at this time. Oh well. Okay, so I think we've explored all the different areas. We just need to go and do the thing. Right. Open up. Yeah. So we've explored the full labs. Yeah, it really did seem like I kind of did this in the wrong order. That it wanted me to go to there first and then be able to get into the containment and get the kill that glowing one, and then get the do this. But instead, it was only like easy locked, so I could not bother. So I've got 2 more samples I haven't identified. Let's see what those are. Gold and cobalt. I don't need cobalt, I need gold. So let's get rid of the cobalt and put the lithium hydride in. And we put the isotope sample in and everything should be fine. Let's do this. Running fabrication. That was kind of underwhelming. Piezonucleic power armor chest.
There we go.
Radiation damage increases action point regeneration. I'll use that, well, exactly once. Well, actually I'll probably use that for quite a while, because it'll take me a while to clear out the glowing sea. But, yeah, I'm not a fan of power armor. I think we're done here. Oh wait, I never picked up this extinguisher. And a bone? How did I miss these things? Are there any other bones around here I missed? No? Hey! Hey! Let me out! Where'd your arm go? Is it around here somewhere? Maybe that was the bone I found. No, that was a tibia. Well, which bone's the tibia? Is that the arm bone? I found your arm. Hi.
I have been instructed to inform you that Director
I did it.
Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones.
No.
Have you completed the research
Yes.
on the piezonucleic lining project?
The prototype is done.
Wonderful. Mandatory overtime mode disengaged. Clean room override disengaged. The director will want to see this immediately. Please, follow me.
I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted to see what was in here. I bet there would be lots of ghouls. Maybe I should have, well... Maybe I should have, done all this and also, overridden. It sounds like there's a ghoul in there. No, it's above. Anyway, let's follow her back. No, actually, we never checked on this side. Let's get this too. Typewriter. Pack of cigarettes. Soap. I don't know. That seems kind of unsanitary to me. I mean, can you imagine walking into a shower and picking soap up off the ground?
This is
If it's
Director
in a look.
Elwood's office.
Where?
I expect he will be quite excited to see the prototype.
Wait. Let me get up to. We're still in the kitchen where I missed all these cans. Actually, I just ran through here because she was yelling at me to keep going.
Sir, wonderful news. The nucleus-stricted plating project has finally produced a working prototype. Director Elwood, HR has requested that I remind you to respect employees' personal space.
Where is it? How do I get up to it?
We do not want another incident like we had with the secretary. Please,
Oh, God.
keep your hands to yourself. Sir, if you continue this behavior, HR will be required to send you back to sensitivity training. I must apologize for the director. He hasn't been himself lately. Must be the office flu. Payroll systems indicate that I have been authorized to provide you with a completion bonus at this time.
Hooray!
Here's your bonus, minus taxes and benefits.
Oh.
Unfortunately, due to a lack of current
25
projects,
bucks?
we must lay off redundant staff members
Oh.
at this time. This is not a reflection on your work, and we will be happy to provide you with a positive reference. Shutting down.
And that's a pretty big chunk of XP. I think I must have gotten like a maybe I got a what's it called? An idiot savant perk. There's the director's key. Well, let's get that level up. What do I want? Anything special? Next rank, a ninja, has been available. But it's not the I can't get sneak attacks. I haven't gotten a good sneak attack in a while, unless like something rare is happening. I think, well, I could always get expert lockpicking. No. Let's get the next rank of sneak. We need more sneaking. Yeah, we're almost of a level to get the 4th rank of sneak too. Okay. Just a moment. Resuming. Sorry about that. Terribly unprofessional of me. Okay, so we're in the director's office. He has a fusion core, and he has no more arms because he was getting a bit too handy with his what are they called? With Molly. I forget the names of the female robots. Anyway, let's loot all the things. He had a subway pass.
There
Massachusetts Surgical Journal. Permanently inflict +2 limb damage. The problem is with melee, you can't really direct where you're hitting. If you have a gun, you can like say, I want to aim at his right foot. But with melee, it just seems to occasionally hurt random limbs? I don't know. I don't know how the mechanic works, but you don't benefit as much from focus firing. I need that. The board and cans. See, something's still detecting me. There's still robots or something in here. Globe? Okay, let's read this guy's thing. Clean room. All systems normal. That's good. Personal logs. Call from Kemp. Just got a very strange call from Colonel Kemp. He asked what the status on the project was, and when I explained that we were still behind schedule, he didn't seem angry like he normally would. All he said was that it was very important that I keep the team working in the lab today, and that I contact him as soon as the project was complete. It almost feels like he was trying to tell me something, but I can't imagine what. It was a warning. He was trying to warn me. They hit us with a nuke. The lab was built to withstand nearly anything but a direct hit, but the EMP has blown out all external communications. I told the team that there are training maneuvers going on around town, but I don't know how long they're going to buy that. I need to find a way to get a hold of Colonel Kemp to see if they can extract us to a safe location. Even if I can find a working phone somewhere, I'll never be able to get through. Maybe if I can get a hold of a ham radio, I can try to reach them on an open channel. We have to finish the project. There are looters everywhere and people fighting in the streets. I managed to find a radio and some supplies, but I caught a stray bullet in the shoulder on my way back. Between that and the radiation sickness, the past 36 hours have been hell. I finally managed to find the right frequency and get through to a military liaison, but he said that Kemp had left orders that they could only spare an extraction team for assets vital to the war effort. If we try to have them get us out without the project completed, he'll have us executed for treason. I have to keep them in the lab. We have to finish the project. Can't hold out much longer. There's been a problem with the reactor. The shockwave from the initial blast must have cracked the containment lining, because there is a growing leak showing up on the detectors in the lab. To make matters worse, Will has been trying to hack into the administrative controls. I've been working to keep him out, but I think the wound in my shoulder may be going septic, and I don't know how much longer I can hold out. Erica, please read. Erica, I'm sorry. I know I haven't been the best husband, but I've done everything I can to try to protect you since the attack. If you are reading this, I hope it is because you finished the project and can use the radio to signal for extraction. I can't hold out any longer. Sad. So he was trying to protect his wife. That's nice. Are you there? John, are you there? I can't see you moving in your office, and we can't wait any longer. He's going to trigger the automated defenses if we don't do something. We've managed to get into the crawl space and are going to try to take him by surprise. Despite everything that's happened, I want you to know that I still love you. Erica. Bergman? I'm getting us out of here, you son of a bitch. Do you hear me, John? You may have had the connections to get this company started, but I was always the better hacker. If you don't release us, you'll leave me with no choice but to trigger the automated defenses. We'll have to fight our way out, and Erica may be hurt in the process. Is that what you want? He's locked us out. I've got the thermal problem solved, but we need the samples to produce a prototype. Will's barricaded himself in a lab and has locked us out of the isotope containment. I've told the others what is going on, and they hate us for it. But they see this is the only way to get out right now. We need you to get back control so we can finish the project and get out of here. Confidential. John, I don't know if we can do it. We've been working on the problem for weeks and not been able to find a way to prevent the nanoweave from falling apart under the strain of use. Even if we find a solution, it may take us days to program the new dosing pattern, and I don't know if I can cover this up that long. Even if I can, I don't know if it is right for us to make that decision. Some of them have families out there, and shouldn't they have the choice to try to protect them? So he did tell her. He told her what was going on, because that was a reply to his confidential email. And there's a bunch of deleted mail. that he can't restore. Sad little story. But I like that. It does show us a bit of what happened right after the bombing fell. There's always this sense that things froze. Like the bombs fell, and then everybody around here died. And then we've slowly been repopulating the area 200 years later. But no, instead there was like widespread chaos. So like when you see like those corpses in the middle of like a bank robbery or something, we're not saying that that was going on the day of the bombing. We're saying that in the panic, in the short term after the bombing, people went nuts and caused problems. Anyway, let's just loot. I heard something. What did I hear? It sounded like a gutsy? Some corn. Some mentats. That sounds like a gutsy. None of these work. Why would you need two typewriters? Can you imagine sitting that close to somebody and you typing on one thing and they typing on another thing? That would be so uncomfortable. Maybe this was just where they were stored, the extra typewriters. Wonder glue. Useful. Some caps. I don't know why they put caps there. Someone must have came by after the fact? Folder? I guess it's a good place. I almost didn't see it. Another crystal liquor decanter. That's where we got the orientation. And a phone. I missed the phone in this folder. Okay. Any more folders I missed? They blend in with the ground clutter. Oh, I missed this entire desk. Someone left their arm next to this typewriter. Oops, I'm overburdened. Let's take some grilled radstag. Keep going. How did I miss this? I know I was right there. I guess I must have just been looking the wrong way. Oh no, those aren't. Those are these machine gun turrets. Okay, what's over this way? Some sort of archives? And some of them fell down there. Duct tape. Useful. I know how to get back up from here, right? Yeah. But I didn't loot these on the way up. Oops, oops. Anything more in there? No, I think that's it. We didn't loot this area. We were starting to loot this area when we heard lore happening upstairs, so we had to run up and get that. Lots of junk this episode, this part. It's been a good time. Unfortunately, we're running out of space. Anything I can get rid of? Like redundant weapons? Not really. This power armor is so heavy. We don't need a trilby hat. We have lots of trilby hats and postman hats. We already have a bunch. Hard hats? I think we have a few of them. I'm pretty sure we have dirty tan suits. We don't have enough Nuka-Cola bottles. Or squirrels on a stick. That's, I guess that was a favored item in this lab. Maybe. Anything interesting down here? No. That's the suit I just got rid of. Been there. Ah. Skull. Baseball glove. I need to get sort of something. We'll eat a bunch of food. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have to swing back around and pick up these last few items. Before I do that, I want to see what would happen if, after solving everything, I then go back in and screw it up. So we carefully did not activate security, and we were rewarded with $25 for successfully completing that bit of thing there. Did that corpse just move? Probably it was just becoming more physics enabled or something. So what would have happened, where is it, if we had instead tried to override security? Now, I think everything is supposed to go to hell. Yes? Maybe? No? No. No, it doesn't work. Can I take these back? I want some gold. No. It looked like it took it back, but apparently it doesn't work anymore. Too bad. No, it's just locked now. So, I guess by completing it normally, you permanently lock yourself out of being able to fight whatever's in there. Too bad. Sounded... well, maybe there's nothing in there. I don't know. Anyway, I think that is enough. Oh, here's some more stuff to loot. Anyway, that's enough for now. We completed Cambridge Polymer Labs. There's just a minor task of hauling stuff back home that I can take care of on my own time. Thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Fallout 4.